Oh, sorry guys. Hey guys, I was actually having a bowl of Frosted Flakes here in honor of the Wounded Tiger theory. Just like old Tony the Tiger here. And we hit yet again. Y'all believe me yet? Hey guys, happy Thursday night. I hope all is well. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports. Thanks a lot, guys, for the entertainment all throughout the day in the comments and everything on the Wounded Tiger theory. We hit again. The Wounded Tiger is real. For those of you who had any doubt about the Wounded Tiger theory, I hope now that your doubt is dispelled and now you believe in the Wounded Tiger theory as the Milwaukee Bucks cover and take care of the Atlanta Hawks in Game 5 against all odds without Giannis tonight, just like we predicted that they would. So obviously we're pretty excited about that. This is going to end up being a preview and prediction for Game 6 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Going to be happening on Saturday. July the 3rd at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TNT. There for our consumption. So really excited about that. The very early line on this one is actually a pick'em game. The line is even at this precise moment, and the over-under is 218.5 right now. I think they're probably assuming that Trae Young is going to go on Saturday night. I would imagine that he will after having 2 games out. With tonight included, I think he'll go, and I think that's why you're seeing the difference in the line. Then a couple points for home court makes this a pick'em right now. We'll see. Obviously, it's subject to change. Don't know what Giannis's real status is, but I would expect he does not go in Game 6. I would be really surprised if he did. I think if this thing ends up going to a Game 7, I think you're more likely to see Giannis at that point. All right, so about tonight. First of all, guys, once again, just like I told you before, just like I've told you a million times, the Wounded Tiger theory is a real thing. It does not have anything to do with analysis. It does not have anything to do with reason. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. For some reason, when a team's best player goes out, that team rises up in the very next game. It hits at about 90%. It is not 100%, but it's about 90%, and that's almost as good as a sure thing in betting. Excuse the eating in the background. That's my wonderful dog, Sadie, again, deciding to eat at 11 p.m. at night. She picks the dangest times to eat. She wants to eat during my videos. But anyway, with all that being said, from an analysis standpoint tonight, I'm not really going to take a whole lot out of this game. Some of you in the comments earlier today, I had one subscriber, I believe it's C-Scrub42, big time Hawks fan, been interacting with him via email. So shout out to you, man. I think his name is David, and he hit me with a ton of great information about the possessions, per 100 possessions without Giannis, and all of this other stuff. And the only thing I responded to him with is that all of that is irrelevant tonight. It is all about the Wounded Tiger. It supersedes all analysis. It supersedes all reason. The Wounded Tiger is a real thing, and it struck yet again tonight. And I'm going to tell you, when's the last time you've seen Brook Lopez play like that? When's the last time you've seen Drew Holiday have a game like that? I mean, the Wounded Tiger, it rises. It rises every single time. So with all that being said, it felt good to win. We doggone missed the under again. Man, these over-unders have been killing us as of late, unfortunately. So we missed on that one, but we got a big hit on the Bucks covering this tonight. It was a huge deal for us, and really, really excited about that. But my overall thoughts on tonight's games was this. I thought that the Milwaukee Bucks, it came down to one thing. They didn't play that stupid drop coverage that they normally play. They didn't do that. They switched everything off the pick and roll, which ended up being a huge, huge difference. I think you guys saw that tonight. Brook Lopez finally stepped up and took on the guard. And, yeah, I mean, sometimes you're going to give up points sometimes. I mean, guys, the Hawks are good shooters. Got a lot of great shooters on that team. Lou Williams is a professional scorer. He's a walking bucket. The man can put the ball in the basket, and when he gets hot, he's hard to stop. I thought Bogdanovic played pretty well tonight till he got cold there toward the end of the night. But overall, man, the Hawks are going to get their points. You saw that tonight. I don't think Milwaukee could have played better defense. I thought that the ball kind of bounced against the Bucks a lot of times. And a lot of funny, weird rebounds and stuff like that where you had a couple shots where the Hawks missed everything, hit the backboard, and it bounces right back to them for a three. So, I mean, things like that happened tonight, and it kept the Hawks close, but they never really had a chance in this game. I thought Coach Bud did a nice job making an adjustment there with Brook Lopez and having him actually play in the painted area instead of being a 7-foot guard. He was actually a 7-foot center, and he dominated the paint. Now, I will tell you this, guys. There is one observation that I noticed in this particular game that, a lot of people have frustrations with Brook Lopez and how he normally plays on the outside and things of that nature. Guys, what you have to understand is that it's all about spacing. All right, he can't play in the painted area with Giannis on the court because Giannis is inadequate at shooting the outside shot consistently. The paint is going to be really, really congested and packed, and that's where Giannis operates. So a lot of times Brook Lopez is relegated to standing out by the three-point line because Giannis is constantly trying to drive into the painted area. So keep that in mind. This team is really, really different without Giannis in that Brook Lopez can play inside because he doesn't have to worry about the congestion. The reality of it is that Bobby Portis does have an outside shot that the other team must respect. And that makes a huge, huge difference in regards to spacing on the floor and allows Brook Lopez to play down low. I think that was the biggest adjustment I saw on that end. But defensively, they stopped with the drop coverage. Thank the Lord they stopped with the drop coverage. I've been begging them to stop with that silly coverage forever, and they finally did it tonight. Hopefully they continue doing that, or if they want to continue to be successful in this series, that's what they'll do. Chris Middleton had a really good game tonight. I thought he was really efficient. I thought he played really well along with Holiday. Lopez was a monster down there. They just outplayed. When they play like that, it's going to be hard for this Atlanta Hawks team to beat them because the Atlanta Hawks just don't have the adequate talent, the requisite talent that's needed to compete with the Milwaukee Bucks whenever they play ball that way. So we're going into Game 6 now. Throw what you saw tonight for the most part, guys, just like I said in the Atlanta Hawks. When the Atlanta Hawks blew the Bucks out in game number 4, I told you then, pay no attention to what you saw tonight. I'm telling you now, pay no attention to what you saw tonight because it's going to be a very different game in Game 6. With that being said, guys, I think Game 6 is going to be nip and tuck. I think Trae Young is going to be back. I think the Hawks are going to be better than they were tonight. And I think that the Milwaukee Bucks better be ready for a win-or-go-home mentality from those Atlanta Hawks. They're going to bring it. This game is going to be really, really close. But I'm going to go ahead and give the edge to the Milwaukee Bucks. I think that with the Milwaukee Bucks adjusting now and not playing that drop coverage and just switching everything like I've been begging them to do this entire series, I think that's the difference in the game. I think they played it with the same level of intensity tonight as they played with tonight, but I think they're even going to take it up a notch because they're going to have to, because I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to be ready to go and they're going to be ready to try to save their season in Game 6. I got this one going over to, I believe it's 218.5, and I got the Milwaukee Bucks on the money line to go ahead and close this series out in 6 games. These Atlanta Hawks have earned even more of my respect. I didn't expect the game to be as close as it was tonight. Kudos to them for even keeping it within 12 because they very easily could have gotten beaten by 35 or 30 points tonight. with as well as the Milwaukee Bucks are playing. So I think that's just a testament to Nate McMillan. It's a testament to these players and how hard they play. They give it to you every single night. They deserve all the credit in the world, but they're going home. It's over. It's closing time. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to advance on to the NBA Finals and to meet those Phoenix Suns, and we'll see what happens from there. Of course, if that does happen, you'll get analysis on that. But with all that being said, guys, to sum it all up, I'm just going to say this. For those of you, once again, who did not believe in the Wounded Tiger theory, I think at this point, you got to admit it's legit. All right, that's the first thing. So when I call Wounded Tiger Theory alert, when I call Cheese alert, you guys need to be on it. That's I think that's 6 total games altogether at the existence of this since this channel started with an alert 6 times, and all 6 have been victories. So and they weren't even really that close. So with all that being said, I don't call alerts very often, guys, but when I do, they hit at a very, very high rate. So definitely take advantage of it. Don't fight it. And the other thing I want to say too, before I get out of here, the Wounded Tiger theory, once again, guys, there is no logic behind it. And I think that's where a lot of you got hung up and you know, gave yourself a headache probably, is you can't apply analysis to these situations. Analysis does not matter in these situations. The Wounded Tiger theory is highly effective, especially in high leverage situations like this. Okay, when in the times that the Wounded Tiger theory doesn't hit is generally in the regular season. Occasionally, you'll get a game where it doesn't hit, but for the most part, in playoff situations, I don't know what the percentage is, but I would say it's probably closer to 95, 96% in the playoffs, probably somewhere in that neighborhood. It hits with regularity, and it's over 90%. It's crazy. I know it makes no sense. There is no logic. There is no explanation. I can't explain it. It just happens, okay? When I called the Wounded Tiger theory alert for the Hawks in Game 4, I can tell you right now, I didn't see any way it was going to happen, but yet again, it happened. All right. Same thing tonight. You know, I was concerned from an analyst standpoint, looking at the way the Hawks played in the last game, looking at the way the Bucks looked in the last game. But it hit again. So with all that being said, guys, learn the lesson. For those of you who rode with me and participated with me, good victory. And no action tomorrow. I'm sad about that, but we'll drop the parlay of the day on Saturday morning for you guys for Saturday's game. But definitely looking forward to Game 6 in this series. So, as always, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Really appreciate all the support. Thanks for all the love, man. Win, lose, or draw. You guys are freaking awesome. And I love dealing with you guys. I love talking to you in the comments and stuff. It's just such a pleasurable experience each and every time. Thank you so much, guys. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening and have a great, great rest of your Thursday night and a great Friday tomorrow. So have a wonderful and great night. Talk to you soon.